So apparently, if I talk about this issue that I'm having with my truck, I'm gonna be hearing from lawyers and shit. So, bro, I'm just not that easily intimidated, my guy. So, and nobody's slandering you. Slandering is false accusations. Everything I'm about to say is 100% fact and truth. So, back in April of 2022, I bought a Garand G2 Master Rebuild Kit, a deep pan from Garand, and a triple disc torque converter from Garand. I'm not a transmission specialist. Don't claim to know how to build transmissions. I do know a little bit. So I reached out to somebody that I thought was very cool, very high up in the diesel world, and I reached out to their business page on Instagram, which is Dirty Diamond Diesel. He does have a business page on Instagram. Bro, I literally loved every minute of it. It was a great experience. He did built my transmission, did a TK seal, reseal, and a reman seal. So I'm literally like, I'm not gonna have no issues out of this truck. I really don't drive the truck that much to be changing the transmission fluid very frequently, but that don't even matter. So, but let's just say this. So they got my truck all worked on, everything done. I go up there, pick up my truck. I'm on the way back home. I'm stopping to get gas, and me being nosy, I slide up underneath the truck at the gas station, and you see those holes right there? That's where a cross member goes, okay? And it goes straight across. That cross member was there when I dropped it off at their shop. When I slid up underneath my truck, God knows how far away, no cross member. So I don't know what the fuck happened to it. I'm just gonna assume that somebody snapped the bolts off, and the bolts for the other side are still up in there, and they just tossed it to the side. Didn't say shit to me about it. Even after seeing that, I was still so high on excitement that I didn't say shit. I'm like, fuck it, I probably don't even really need that bitch anyways. I don't even know. Probably fucking do. So, and then here we are almost 2 years later. April of 2024 will be 2 years. I just recently started having issues out of my transmission, and it's not at a high speed, it's at a low speed. When I'm coming to a stop, bang, whatever. I don't even know what the fuck the issue is, but I did drop the pan on Wednesday night, and no, I didn't call anybody and say, hey, my transmission is making noise, what do you think I should do? Because all anybody is going to tell me to do is change the fluid, change the filter, fill it back up, and you should be good to go. Which is exactly what you told me when I talked to you on the phone. So, but my issue here is the missing cross member was strike one with me, okay? Never said shit about it though. So, and then when I drop the pan and fully expect to see a block in here and there's no fucking block, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck? And my mind immediately went back to the missing cross member. And then my mind immediately started questioning the integrity of this whole fucking build. Like, what else is missing? So, and I didn't reach out to them, to Dirty Diamond Diesel, before making my video on Wednesday night. But I didn't slander him or say anything bad. All I said was that Dirty Diamond Diesel forgot to put in the extension block. I'm sorry, that was my bad. They didn't forget shit. They just flat out don't install them. Because I guess they're a leaking point, or a failure point, whatever the case may be. But that's news to fucking me that they don't install these extension blocks that clearly come with the deep pan. And the issue, the situation with the block is, if you get into a low fluid mode or a fluid situation, you're still able to pull clean filtered fluid up to the transmission. God forbid you have, I I had a low transmission fluid, my issue would have probably been a whole hell of a lot worse sucking air, which I probably was sucking air. And that shit's good for nobody. But I don't know, because I'm not inside the transmission. All right? But my issue here, my second issue, strike two with me, was the fact that you just don't install the blocks, and you don't tell anybody that you don't install the blocks, and you didn't give me the block back, and you didn't give me my cross member back. So what the fuck am I supposed to think, my guy? I paid for a deep transmission pan and brought you all the pieces, and you're leaving shit out because you don't think it's necessary, or you said they just don't need it. It's comparing apples to oranges, whether or not you need an extension block or not. Well, that's not your fucking decision to make. And if you are going to make that decision, then you need to reach out to a motherfucker and say, hey, this extension block is a failure point. Do you still want to run it? And then I would have gave you my answer. Or when I picked my truck up, you could have been like, oh, bro, by the way, we broke your cross member off just because the bolts were fucked up. I'd have been like, bro, if I'd have took it off, it'd have broke too. Or you could have handed me the block back and be like, bro, we don't install these because they're just a failure point or a leaking point. And I'd have probably took the block back and installed it at my house, bro, just because my own peace of mind, I wanted that block. Okay? So, bro, the thing is, you can't make that decision for people of not putting parts in their transmission when they bring you parts to put in their transmission and then not say shit about it. That's where my fucking issue is, bro. And when I called you and I told you what the situation was, that I dropped the pan and I didn't see any block, you said, oh yeah, we don't install them. And I hung the fuck up. I said, all right, and I hung up because I knew immediately when you said that, when you said we don't install them, I knew you was going to be absolute zero help to me and that you was not going to make it your issue. And that's crazy because I wasn't even trying to make it your issue, bro. I know time has passed and it's my truck, bro. Like, if it would have been a week later or something, yeah, bro, I'd have probably came at you. But I wasn't even trying to come at you. I was literally trying to figure out where this block is and why the block wasn't put in. And you telling me that you just flat out don't install them, that wasn't a good enough reason for that block not to be in my motherfucking truck, bro. Literally. So this is what I'm going to tell you. You said if I talk about this issue on social media that I'll be hearing for your lawyer. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you can screen record this video just like you screen recorded all my other videos of me hitting 40 plus PSI of boost. Bro, this transmission has billet input shafts, billet output shafts, and all upgraded parts, and it can handle up to 650 horsepower per your words. So I think it can handle 40 PSI of boost, bro. So, but go ahead, screen record whatever you want. Give it to whoever the fuck you want because your boy is not easily intimidated. And this is just my situation. This is shit that happened to me. Like I said, the experience with the shop was not fucking bad, bro. It was not bad. Okay, but I do expect my transmission to last a little bit longer than it has, especially when everything's upgraded. And then when I drop the pan and I immediately see missing parts, bro, what the fuck am I supposed to think? Not that you just don't install parts that are given to you, bro. That's not what the fuck I'm thinking. I'm thinking, oh, bro, they're up here forgetting shit. And I might have chose the wrong people to fucking build my transmission. So, but since you don't want to fuck with me no more because I'm slandering your name by saying you forgot to put in the block when you didn't, you just flat out don't install them, and because I said that you're the one who built my transmission and now my transmission have issues and you don't want to be associated with that, bro, screen record this shit and give it to your fucking lawyer. I'll wait.